Ladies and gents, this is Thibault, live from the estates Bonneau du Martray in Burgundy. I would be thrilled to host you here with Adam and make this place more lively, but instead we agreed to give you a hint of BDM with proper social distancing. Our partnership with Connie and Barrow goes way back, and it's always a pleasure to take you for a tour in the vineyards or in the cellar to show you where the magic happens, and of course open up bottles together. But I think unfortunately we're gonna have to wait a little bit until that can happen again. Personally, I joined the estate 3 years ago, and I have to say it's been quite a journey. A lot of things have changed, and what's very surprising is a lot of key things remain the same. And I think the main one is the soul of Bonneau du Martray, which is still intact. I think it dwells everywhere here at the estates, and it dwells in all of us. I think it really guides everybody in the team in every decision that we take, in every step that we make. The sense of pursuit of perfection, of rigor, of quality that is everywhere around us. I think it guides ourselves. It's if we want to do something, might as well do it right. Otherwise, just don't do it at all. And I think this is really the motto here, and that's what makes us come to this place of work every day. And actually, it's always a pleasure to come to this place of work with the team that we have here. It's the team that as well didn't change at all. Some of the members have been here for more than 20 years, so they're truly the legacy of Bonneau du Martray here, and it's really a solid team of knowledgeable people that speak with one voice in the vineyards or in the cellar and really help make this magic happen. I think, with the respect that we have for both our playgrounds, that we manage to, or we drive ourselves to push boundaries in making an even greater Corton-Charlemagne and Corton. And I think this is with the same mindset that football fan and wine lover Stan Kroenke acquired the place a few years ago. We really invested a lot of time in making our viticultural practices even greater, even more precise, even always looking how to improve things, and sometimes taking the tough decision of displanting a plot that won't be giving us any fruit for the next decade. But if the plot doesn't give us the satisfaction the Grand Cru should, then we don't take any compromise on it. So this is really something that is important to us, the pursuit of quality, of perfection, every step of the way. And this is the same motto that guides us in the cellar as well. We've been conducting a lot of trials, blending the best of the best only selecting the best plots that plays well together, only them, while dismissing the ones that we didn't consider as necessary to create our image of Corton-Charlemagne. And vintage after vintage, this is what drives us. We also came to a decision, a tough one as well, to dismiss beautiful blocks, or half blocks sometimes, that were appearing as duplicates to others, that appeared as not necessary for us to produce our Corton-Charlemagne. And we offered them as a lease to Domaine de la Romanée Conti. And this will be effective with the vintage 2019. So this decision allowed us as well to convey an even more precise biodynamic farming while maintaining the same team. It allows us to conduct more trials, more experiments, and like I said, bring the level up if, of course, it is possible, but always being aware of what happens around us. Take a few moments to step back and appreciate the results of what we've been doing and adapt it if necessary. I think it's really important to live with our time and take inspirations from what other regions or what other wine growers are doing, and not remain in an instant phase. I think it's really important to have time to appreciate what we do, take a few steps back and go back to it. And I think this is what we try to do, not remain in the past or in the present, but always evolve with our time. So we are making those tough decisions only in the name of quality. I think what can be interesting is that I introduced you to 2018 vintage, since you don't have the ability to come visit us at the estate. If I had to define 2018 with one word, that would be luscious. It's a wine that gives us a lot of pleasure today. It's not even bottled yet, but it already gives us a lot of pleasure. So it says quite something, I guess. It's, of course, as you know, 2018 is a warm vintage. It's a vintage when we look at climatic conditions. We had a mild winter. So of course the vegetative cycle started early, and we had some late frosts that made us take out the helicopter once again to hover over our vineyards to warm up the atmosphere and protect our buds. So we get lucky because we didn't get much damage, almost no damage actually. Afterwards, we conducted in springtime our usual disbudding in order to control our yields and the future maturity of our grapes. And as you know, we underwent another heat wave in summer. But we were actually quite surprised by the quality, the clean aspect of our grapes and the abundance of the grapes when the harvest arose in August 28th. After a year in barrel, as you know, when we bring the grapes back at the winery, we vinify all of them separately in order to extract the essence of each aspect of the hill. And after a year in the cellar, in barrels behind me, we blend all of them together. But we, like I said, we only blend the best of them, the one that suits, that fits the best. We have to reach the ultimate harmony between power, texture, precision, minerality. We have to find a way to imbric all those different aspects of the terroir together. And in order to reach this perfect harmony in 2018, we had to dismiss 20% of our barrels. The result is beautiful. 2018, I think, is the perfect example of what a sunny vintage can be here. It's you know, beautiful golden fruit with optimum ripeness. And in the glass, it gives us something which is fantastic. It's really appealing, really charming already. It has this white fruit, you know, fleshy, juicy aspect, sensation, with a very refined, chalky finish, which is worthy of our terroir in Corton-Charlemagne. I really enjoy it. I hope you get to enjoy it as well when you get it in UK. I hope we can taste it together, if context allows. I would be thrilled to really have you here, because this place is like a crypt here, and it needs more life. We want to bring it back to life. Now it's sleeping, and okay, I guess I can't complain too much, because in Burgundy we have the chance to have beautiful weather and to be out in the vineyard every day almost. And you know, the vines don't wait, so we need to keep working here, and we keep things busy, waiting for you to be able to come back to us. So I hope you get to enjoy those wines soon. I hope you get to come and visit us again soon. And in the meantime, stay home, stay safe, and if you have to go out, wear your mask. Cheers.